So good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for gracing our event. So many familiar faces here. Before we show to you the new products of Fujifilm, would like to walk you through the heritage first of the brand, and of course the new products that we are launching. Let me start off with the history of Fujifilm. Since Fujifilm was founded in 1934 as a domestic cinefilm manufacturer, we have been on the path to be a comprehensive imaging and information solutions provider. So we have our portfolio in the photo imaging, printing, and healthcare businesses as well. And most of the notable products that we have contributed to the industry are as follows. Of course, we have the films, and then as you can see, we have here the Quick Snap, and then in 1998, we launched the Instax cameras. While the global demand for film declined dramatically, or drastically after peaking in 2000, over the last 15,000 years, Fujifilm has expanded its business by making maximum use of the accumulated technology and know-how. So we diversified. So that was the direction of Fujifilm. And as many of you know, we have businesses in the flat panel display industry. We also have healthcare, cosmetics, we have the Astalift, and then the regenerative medical industries as well. So we have businesses in these fields. We also have technology. Of course, we have to thank the technologies that originally developed in the film era, which were born from technologies cultivated throughout the history of Fujifilm. As we also develop products such as the X series mirrorless cameras, the new printing devices, and Instax. So we make strong effort to preserve and protect the long tradition or photo culture within our society. So we have conducted many activities such as photo exhibitions, galleries, and events also, photography events, so as to protect the photo culture that we have started in the industry. So as a matter of fact, in 2011, when the Great East Japan earthquake transpired, Fujifilm Japan went to the venue, and then they collated the photos. They were able to resurrect the photos, and the objective was to keep the memories alive. So those were some of the advocacies that Fujifilm did in accordance with their goal of preserving the memories and the photo culture. So recently also, we have been focusing on establishing Fujifilm's concept stores called the Wonder Photoshop. As a matter of fact, in the Philippines, we already have 3. We have in Novali, we also have in Tacloban, and then the one is in UP Town Center. So we believe that it is the timeless human need to a strong desire to capture and preserve our history, to keep decisive moments through photography in embodied form is a universal human emotion, regardless of the age and time. Fujifilm thinks that to keep offering good and reliable products and services in order to respond to such consumer needs demand is our duty as photographic company. And that is the very reason why we have been devoting such an extraordinary effort on X series development over the past 5 years. So making high-end camera system is something that is in the very DNA of our company. And when we had the opportunity to switch from entry-level compacts to a new system, we thought very hard that we could offer to an already very competitive market. So by making small, lightweight cameras with high-quality lenses, excellent design, and fantastic image quality, we have been able to leverage many of our core technologies from previous professional systems that we had, like new sensors and image processing, advanced optical technology, and of course, our film know-how. So we have loved every minute of such a process. So now that we have reached 2016, 5 years after we introduced the X100, and we are so pleased that you can join us today, we celebrate the 5 years of fun, creativity, and enjoyment. We are here today to announce the 5 new products, the first of which incorporates the new technology that has taken us several years to develop, in fact, 4 years in the making. Well, we are really proud of what has been achieved, and we are very excited. Um, we are very excited of the possibilities for the future. And but none of these could have happened without the tremendous support of our retailers, our dealers, of course, the ex-ambassadors. All of them are complete. They're all with us right now. And then, of course, the media and the X-series users. So you have all been part of this fantastic journey, and we thank all of you for the unwavering support over the last 5 years and for patronizing our cameras and lenses. A little background lang on the camera market, no? As you may have known, the digital camera market has been declining every year. So compared with 2008 data, so 2015 versus 2008, it has declined by roughly 40%. So improved sales of mirrorless models have softened this trend. So mirrorless goes against the trend. So even if the general market is declining, mirrorless is increasing. So that's a very huge statement for mirrorless cameras. So why does this trend continue? Because the obvious reason is that there's this advent of smartphones that's eating the industry, and also to us we think that we believe that one of the obvious reasons also is the increase of we think that there are more fundamental reasons to those, which are the failure of other companies to come up with a more how do I say it, aesthetically appealing cameras that has quality, that produces quality result. So that's why Fujifilm came up with the X series. Sorry. It's not working. Lightweight, and then the graphic user interface is somehow very intuitive. Back then, photography was very simple. It was leisurely, and there was minimum bothering that's transpiring when you take photos. But nowadays, the camera and the lenses have gotten bigger and heavier. So this is one of the reasons why there's hindrance when taking photography. So photography has become more of a chore, and the camera is dominating the user instead of the other way around. And we would like to do away from that kind of a scenario. So that's why Fujifilm developed a camera that is very easy to use, that would make photographers enjoy shooting and at the same time producing the quality output that they would want to have. So here's an illustration of how compact our cameras are, how user-friendly our cameras are. There's this an anecdote, an ex-photographer who is a mountain climber, and he said that when he switched to Fujifilm, his baggage became lighter, so much so that he can now climb mountains with 2 additional cans of beer, in lieu of the weight of the DSLR that he used to have when climbing the mountain. So there you go. So again, thanks to the tremendous support of the X-users, we have tripled our sales over the last 5 years. So this is amidst the declining market, no? We tripled our sales pa. Aside from that also, we truly believe that our simple thinking is understood by the consumer. So that's one of the reasons why we were booming amidst the decline. So with that, we would like to express our sincere appreciation to all the X-users who used our cameras and who have given us ideas on how things can be improved. So that's about it, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you so much for that. Actually, let me just. Thank you so much for that enlightening talk about the history of Fujifilm. I am, I always say that I was using Fujifilm before digital ever came out because I used to shoot film. And that is why I switched to the digital Fuji because of the quality of the color and how true it is to because they have the history of film production. So to my eye, the color from Fujifilm has always been so amazing. So like I said, I'm so excited for today and the unveiling of these 5 amazing products that Fuji has come up with. And without further ado, may I please call on the president of Fujifilm Philippines again, Mr. Tomoyuki Fukura-san, division head Takuya Maeda-san, and division manager Nelson Perez for the official unveiling. Oh, and may I please call the ex-ambassadors to come up on stage as well. Mr. Lito C., Mr. Romel Bodalian, Nico Villegas, John Gonzalez, and of course, Saiza Makani. So we've got the new Fuji X-Pro2. We have the Fuji X70, the new XE2S, and the XF 100 to 400 lens. As you can see, that big big lens that Lito was using, and a flash, the EF X500 that is launched here today. So thank you for that. That was an amazing lineup of gear in front of me. That was amazing. So to present all these products, may we please call on Glenn Gatan to talk about each of them. Thank you.
Thank you, Bianca. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Glenn. I am the product specialist for digital camera, Fujifilm Philippines. So today I'd like to talk about the new products that we just